What's up, fellas? I'm not the expert. Welcome back to the Connected Franchise Mode experiments. In our last video, we tested out how long it would take a 99 overall running back to win MVP in Madden. Spoiler alert, it took 4 seasons. There was a very surprising outcome that I was not expecting at all. In the 4th season, he ended up not re-signing with the Chargers, which is the team he originally started on. And what happened with the Chargers is they ended up having 0 quarterbacks on the roster. Unfortunately, we never found out what happened to the no QB situation with the Chargers, but in this video, that is exactly what we're going to explore. And instead of just one position, I want to see what would happen if the entire team, the entire roster, was completely cut. A couple of setup things though. I made sure to turn salary cap off. I turned all of injuries off. Practice squad stealing is also off. All user team help is set to manual. I made sure to turn off fill roster to make sure the CPU will not affect this simulation whatsoever. But here we go, guys. Here's a quick look at the team, or lack thereof. There's no one on the offense, defense, specialists, or even the practice squad. It is all completely empty. The depth chart is barren. There's nothing there. Instead of simulating straight to the end of the season, I'm actually going to go week by week to see how the team does, or the no team. Casper the Ghost, if you will. Okay, so they went 0-1 in their first game. And what? Okay, so it looks like they signed a bunch of free agents, it looks like. Wow, that didn't take long at all. Yep, that's exactly what happened. So if you have no one on the roster, even if you have fill roster completely off, it will just go by default to sign a bunch of people from free agency. It seems weird to me because we have fill roster completely turned off, so I do not know how they ended up signing free agents and stuff like that. I was kind of hoping for some other outcome. I kind of wanted to see if they got 0 stats, but we might requeue this. Let's go ahead and simulate to the end of the season, see what happens there. How did they do in their season? There's a bunch of downgrades. Well, there's no depth, so that's not very surprising. What is their record? Oh God, 1-15. Good God, they lost to the Browns 38-0. You know what? I'm done with this. We got to requeue this right now. I cut every single quarterback on the team. I'm curious, will they sign another quarterback? We still have fill roster off, just so you guys know. Will they start a kicker? What is going to happen? Let's find out. All right, they're 0-1 on the season. That's a good start. And, well, they did the exact same thing they just did in the last simulation. So I guess, that's pretty much all we can have for this video then. So what they do is, even if you have fill roster off, the CPU will automatically, if there's no one on that position, they will automatically sign some free agents. It looks like they signed the top 2 at each position, it looks like. Wow, I was certainly hoping for a lot more than just the CPU signing players straight off the bat. But that means that's going to happen sometimes in these experiments. We don't know until we try it out. Regardless, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you got something out of it. I just want to say thank you guys so much for watching. You're all legends in my book. And as for me, I am Drew Morris, big old Drewski, not the expert. And I'll see all you fellas in my next video. Peace. In this video, we're going to be using the best player from all of the backyard sports back in the day that I used to play as a kid. And that's my man, Pablo Sanchez.
Yo soy el selección bueno.
I put him as a running back, but back in the day, he could do anything. Well, to be fair, I put him on the Chargers.